In this video, you're gonna learn about the 7 virtues from the book The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. I'm going to show you here everything that I learned, researched and experienced about this book. This is a fable about fulfilling your dreams and reaching your destiny. So without wasting time, let's get started. The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari is a beautifully crafted title to hook the readers up. And just like its title, the book is also awesome. The story is all about Julian MANTLE, who is a very rich and successful lawyer. But when a sudden heart attack jolted him, then he realized that he is living a fake life. A life which has no happiness. Life which has only tension and work pressure. Finally he decided to abandon his hell-like life and sold his all possessions. Then Julian goes to Himalayan mountains in search of peace and a real purpose of life. There he meets Yogi Raman, who was one of the most knowledgeable persons in Himalayas. Then Yogi Raman teaches him various important things which are essential to live a happy and satisfied life that I am going to share with you right now in simple and easy to understand language. Coming on the first virtue, master your mind. This virtue says that allow your mind to accept only positive thoughts and don't bother about past or bad experiences. Yogi Raman says here that bad experiences are nothing but only lessons that teaches us to know our mistakes. For example, we always think about what we don't have and be sad for it, whereas in place of it, we must think about what we have and be happy for it. Now it's time for second virtue, follow your purpose. This virtue basically focuses on goal setting and tells us to set a clear goal and have the courage to achieve it. Here it is quoted as, a life without purpose is a life wasted. For example, a man who has no goal is like an archer without eyes. No matter how good aiming skills he have, but without his eyes, he is nothing. The third virtue is practice Kaizen. Okay, let me tell you what it means. Practicing Kaizen means attaining the self-mastery through continuous self-improvement. This virtue teaches us to identify our weaknesses. And once you identified it, just attack them and improve on that certain thing. Coming on the fourth virtue, live with discipline. As we all know, it is very important for us to build our willpower. And this virtue says that willpower is made by small steps of self-discipline. For example, a habit of reading just a single page of a book daily instead of wasting that time could make a great change in our knowledge system. The fifth virtue is respect your time. I don't think this topic needs any explanation. We all know that time is very important for us. In fact, it is the most precious commodity of our life. The fifth virtue tells us to manage our time and use them to do things which make our life happy and simple. For example, fixing the problems of your life is better than wasting your time in complaining about them. Coming on sixth virtue, selfless, serve others. Sixth virtue says that the noblest thing you could do in this world is to give someone happiness. Make others happy and it will ultimately make you happy. For example, just imagine that situation when you see someone smiling just because of you. At that time, your feelings are beyond everything. It can't be expressed in words and it is the true happiness of your life. Finally, the seventh virtue is embrace the present. We are always busy in thinking about our past and planning for our future. No one takes interest in their present. I'm not saying that planning for our future is a bad thing, but underestimating the present is a bad thing. Okay, here's a request for you. Rank this video on a scale of 1 to 10 and tell me what I need to do to make it 10. Subscribe this channel if you find this video to be useful. You could check out my recent video which will tell you about the most important thing to progress continuously in your life. And finally, thanks for watching.